a time they were 880 Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And Marco abandoned Blizzy Blake. Went with Reese Hayes and leaders by example, kind of did his own thing, and that honestly went over to Enjoy Wrestling as well. And since then, this is probably the best variation of Marco that we have seen since debuting.
This has been the most focused version of Marco Narciso, the strongest version of Marco Narciso, and really just the most dominant version of Marco Narciso that we could have ever imagined in their young career.
Oh, look at Andrew Palace. Already having fun here.
But as much as you want a game plan for Andrew Palace, Marco Narciso finding out it is tough to game plan for over 12 years of professional wrestling experience like Andrew Palace has.
Marco with the early advantage here. Off the ropes we go. Too quick, though, is Andrew Palace.
And this is where Palace really shines, right? Disorient your opponent, run around with them, and then hit a couple arm drags. Is Andrew Palace showing off his strength early on, and Marco showing off his ability to scream. He might lose his voice here.
I'm surprised he hasn't already. Oh, God.
And that atomic drop going a little lower than normal here, but Andrew Palace giving the fans a treat. Marco Narciso heading for the hills and regrouping with Honey Darling on the outside.
Yeah, and Honey Darling gonna give it a little pep talk to Marco Narciso as he attempts to regroup here. Andrew Palace still standing strong. And let's not forget too, David Laws, Andrew Palace obviously is so accomplished, but not even 24 hours ago, he was in action as well with IWC Wrestling. So who knows the conditioning of him here in this match?
Well, you know, we're here for a good cause, right? And you don't want to look at the wins and losses on this card, but if Marco Narciso could walk away with the win against Andrew Palace, that certainly adds a feather into his cap, as Marco Narciso taking advantage of his positioning there in the ring and hitting Andrew Palace's neck against the top rope. Oh!
Andrew Palace showing off here. Oh, look at this. Big Hurricanrana to Marco Narciso.
Scotty Davidson better watch out, or he's going to be on the mat for a 3 count as Marco Narciso gets clotheslined over the top to the outside. And could we see one of Andrew Palace's signature suicide dives here today?
I think we might be on the verge of that. If I'm Marco Narciso in the front row, I might want to clear out here sooner than later. But Honey Darling again, telling Marco Narciso to keep his eye on the prize.
And that really has been the biggest difference maker thus far. The attitude shift in Marco Narciso, but the focus from Honey Darling, because that was a package deal that came along with the turning on Blizzy Blake, and now you look at Honey Darling choosing sides and leaving Blizzy in the dust. It's a shame.
Many people called it the demolition of the den, but honestly, this is just a new version of Den of Desire, as Marco Narciso says. They moved on from Blizzy Blake. They're creating their own foundation right now, and they're doing a hell of a job at that. Whether we agree with it or not, they're still going strong.
And they're taking their time talking strategy. And look, Andrew Palace getting impatient, coming outside of the ring. And this is what Marco wanted, right? Get Andrew Palace off your game. Get him out of the ring. Get him on the outside fighting. Who knows what's going to happen? And Marco knows this building way better than Andrew Palace does.
Oh, indeed he does. And just like in typical 880 wrestling fashion, the match is going to the outside, and it's going to be pretty much a bar fight here.
And typically when you are at an 880 wrestling show, you may actually become part of the show as we see the fans clearing out here. And huge thanks to 880 Wrestling for hosting Jack Pollock's I Want a New Hip. I can't say enough good things about the talent like Marco Narciso. You can see every Thursday night on Thursday Night Fights as Andrew Palace tries to cave in Marco Narciso's chest. And Austin, if anyone is liking the lyrical stylings that you provide, I would encourage them to listen every Thursday night to you on commentary as well.
Absolutely. Me, Toddy Tondera, and professional Paul Michaels will bring you all the action each and every single week. You'll see many stars like Marco Narciso.
Special shout out to Toddy Tondera, too, our friend who unfortunately could not make it today. We want to send Toddy Tondera all the best wishes. We wish them well. We hope they are feeling better today, too. We miss you. We love you, buddy. And we want to see you on commentary very soon.
Miss you very much, Toddy. Hope all is well, my friend.
And now Honey Darling trying to run interference here with Andrew Palace, saying enough is enough. Oh, and there we see Marco Narciso raking the eyes of Andrew Palace, throwing him into the post.
Yeah, that momentary distraction has led to Marco Narciso getting the upper hand now after that skull-crushing throw into the steel post and now across the chest.
And this is not what Andrew Palace wanted, right? Andrew Palace was in the ring taking care of business with Marco. Once you bring it to the outside, though, you enter den territory. The odds aren't in your favor. Honey Darling's always going to be there to provide a distraction, and really it puts you at a disadvantage. Oh, great pump kick by Marco.
Yeah, but if anybody knows how to overcome obstacles, it is Andrew Palace. So many battles throughout the years, so many battles even with Jack Pollock throughout the years as a part of Team Storm. I mean, Andrew Palace knows how to overcome odds, but this right here is not looking too good right now.
And let's not forget about why we're here today, Jack Pollock. You mentioned Jack Pollock, Andrew Palace, one of the more decorated feuds in independent professional wrestling here in Pittsburgh. Jack Pollock, who hasn't he feuded with, though? Chris LaRusso, Wardlow, to name just a few at IWC. And we see Andrew Palace coming out here today to support one of his best friends, Jack Pollock, in getting his new hip.
But Andrew Palace possibly showing a little life here, sending Marco Narciso out to the outside. Oh!
Marco with the big kick to the head here. Let's see what Marco has in store.
Well, I've seen this on plenty of occasions, David.
And this is where Marco needs to just get to business and not waste time asking the crowd to show how good he is. Marco, you're on top of Andrew Palace. Take your victory here with a spinning clothesline, taking Andrew Palace down.
Yeah, cover here and only a kick out at 2. I do respect Marco Narciso quickly going for those covers, though, on Andrew Palace. Try and put your opponent away as fast as you can, but like you mentioned, you got to keep your eye on the prize. Stop barking with the audience and focus on Palace.
Oh, and that's the ticket, too. When you find yourself in the ring with Andrew Palace, if you do find an advantage, you have to take advantage of it.
Oh, gosh, we've seen this on plenty of occasions, too. The Thursday Night Fights champion has struck once again.
For those of you watching at home that want to continue to support 880 Wrestling, you can tune in every Thursday on IndyWrestling.us to Thursday Night Fights. And we'd be remiss if we didn't thank the Sorg family for all of their support here today. IndyWrestling.us, the Indy Wrestling Show every Tuesday night, Thursday Night Fights every Thursday, and coming here from the warehouse as Marco goes for another cover. Kick out at 2.
Yeah, but again, these frequent covers, I mean, one of them may eventually go Marco's way, so I respect it.
And for those at home that haven't been involved in a professional wrestling match, I know a 2 count isn't necessarily the name of the game, but you have to expend so much energy just to kick out at 2 and keep the match going that it does start to wear on you.
And eventually we start to catch up to you, and you know that better than anybody. Oh, gosh!
Marco with a big rock bottom type maneuver there, putting Andrew Palace down for a 2 count. And honestly, Austin, it's just a matter of time before Marco continues to extract punishment after punishment against Andrew Palace and go for the 3 count.
Yeah, Andrew Palace has been beaten down here, going for that signature elbow that we have seen before, but Palace had that scouted, getting the knees up.
And now we see Andrew Palace starting to come back to life a little bit. Big boot to the face, big clothesline to Marco Narciso, putting him down for 1. Big clothesline again, following that up. Oh, big swing by Marco, and there is the Saito suplex by Andrew Palace. Now Andrew Palace rallying the fans around here. And this is where I think Andrew Palace is going to try to take advantage. Oh, Andrew Palace coming in your face. Watch out, folks. Big dive.
Good God, Andrew Palace soaring through the skies of Allentown, Pennsylvania to take down Marco Narciso. And you can see the eyes, the crazy eyes of Palace starting the show. He is feeling it now.
And now Palace going up top here. Going to follow this up with the signature Andrew Palace. Oh, Meteora. Right to the chest of Marco.
That might do it.
Oh, very close. 2.5 count by Andrew Palace there. Palace looking around, trying to grab strength from this 880 crowd here at the warehouse. Very much in favor of Andrew Palace. If it was up to the fans, I think Andrew Palace would have already won this match. But Marco Narciso showing tons of heart in kicking out. Now setting up for the hernia driver here, and Marco's going to elbow out of it. And we've seen many people put away with the hernia driver.
So many individuals, but Marco Narciso has put so many away with this. This could do it, too.
What a beautiful sky high by Marco Narciso, bringing Andrew Palace out of their short shorts and down to the ground, Austin. And I'm surprised that didn't finish it.
I'm surprised, too, and I think Marco is also the most heated about this one. He believes this should be over.
Marco's going to expend just as much energy having that temper tantrum as they did by picking up Andrew Palace for the sky high. Too much time focused on the crowd here, too. If Marco wants to put Andrew away, he's got to stay right on top.
Oh, looking for eat the feet there, but Palace, big step up in Sagiri.
Big spinning back kick here by Marco Narciso. And now Palace rolling to the apron.
Oh, and Marco is taking this to the apron. Out there? Are we serious right now?
I've never seen this done before.
This is going to be a first for me, too. Wait a minute. Palace had it scouted.
Oh, knee to the face of Marco. And, oh, I've seen this look before.
Oh, no.
Pile driver on the apron. Oh, my God.
Spiking Marco Narciso on his damn head.
Someone's got to go check. Marco could be out.
Yeah, not a good look right now for Marco Narciso. You can see the worry starting to grow on the face of Honey Darling as Palace now goes into a cover. But wait a minute, look at this. Marco with the foot on the bottom rope.
Did Honey Darling put that foot on the rope?
I think she might have.
See, that's the advantage of having a manager out there, and that, by all accounts, should have been the end of the match. Andrew Palace has put many people away with just a pile driver. You add that to the hardest part of the ring, and that makes that move even more devastating.
Yeah, and Andrew Palace is obviously ticked off at Honey Darling for getting involved yet again here in this matchup, but Palace might be taking too much time getting distracted by Honey.
And this is where Marco can capitalize, letting Andrew Palace get distracted by Honey Darling. This is the advantage that Honey Darling provides.
Oh, wait a minute, Marco turns it around.
Big E defeat by Marco as Palace makes his way out of the ring. Not going to be able to win the match over there.
Yeah, that's that veteran experience shown of Andrew Palace. Roll out of the ring as quick as you can to avoid the pinfall.
And you just hear shrieking from Marco Narciso in the ring. Do not adjust your audio at home, everyone. That was Marco Narciso shrieking for their life to get Andrew Palace back in the ring.
And Palace might be knocked out cold. Marco may have it. 2. Oh!
Big kick out by Andrew Palace here. Austin, honestly, I thought that was going to be the end of the match there.
I thought so too, but again, getting that extra breather on the outside definitely paid for Andrew Palace. But Marco Narciso is getting ticked off here. Marco just needs to put Palace away. Oh, what the hell is this? Is that a bone?
Shades of Beastman coming out of Marco Narciso, grabbing the bone.
What the hell does he have that for? Did Honey Darling give it to him?
Marco winding up. Oh!
Oh no! Oh no! Wait a minute, Palace from behind!
Rolls Marco through, catch him in the hernia driver. Oh, Marco dropped on his head. Thanks for coming, Marco Narciso. Andrew Palace, again, reminding everyone why he is one of the best wrestlers in professional wrestling. He's put away so many people with that signature hernia driver.
Put so many away and give the extra credit to, I guess, Husk here for that amazing win. As we take another look from Sidekick Media Services, the hernia driver to put away Marco Narciso for good. And even with all the distractions of Honey Darling on the outside, the Steel City Supernova gets a big W here for Jack Pollock.
And Andrew Palace, one of Jack Pollock's best friends, coming out here for a good cause. Everyone watching at home, we are here for the greatest cause possible, which is to help out Jack Pollock in a time of need. Jack Pollock, who has given his body to professional wrestling here in Pittsburgh, has asked for nothing in return. Needs a new hip. Wants a new hip, has gotten a new hip, but needs some help supporting him. We would encourage everyone watching at home to use the QR code in the left-hand screen to donate, as Marco Narciso and Honey Darling make it for the hills, shrieking along the way.
Yeah, Marco Narciso is going to certainly have a long ride home after tonight, but Andrew Palace, though, walking away with a big W here. This is amazing.
Looks like Andrew Palace can make a nice stew out of that bone, too.
Oh, yeah.
Just might. And now,
all
ladies
right,
and
friends,
gentlemen,
I'm over here at the auction area. Sean Collier here with Jock Simpson. We're going to give away the first few prizes. Before the next match gets going, Jock, where should we begin? What do you want to give away?
Let's start down here on the end. Can I borrow you for a second? Can I borrow you guys? Hey, let's hear it for these guys. They're going to help us out here right here.
And for those of you at home, we're doing a live raffle here for some of that great merchandise that was donated by friends.
Wrestling bundle.
We have an Enjoy Wrestling bundle that one lucky fan that showed up is going to win today. And again, if you would like to support, QR code in the left-hand corner of your screen, just take a picture of it, click it. You can donate. Everything goes to Jack Pollock 100%.
Winner of the Enjoy Wrestling Bundle, 853-7469. 853-7469.
And one of the hardest things that any indie wrestling fan has to do is read numbers in the dark warehouse to see who won what. But Sean Collier
853-7469.
doing a beautiful, buttery smooth job of reading off the raffle tickets and the raffle winners.
What's next, Joe?
We got these Murphy Moschetta signed prints right down here in front.
And Murphy Moschetta, one of our fantastic photographers here at 880 Wrestling. If you wonder why everyone looks so good online, including yourself, Austin, look no further than Murphy Lee Moschetta.
It's all credit to Murphy.
89. That is 853-7289. We might have to draw more of these. We don't want to drag the show to a halt, but 853-7289. Or for the Enjoy, we're going to move backwards. For the Enjoy Wrestling Bundle, 853-7469. Last call for the Enjoy Bundle.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is amazing.
Our own camera person winning the Enjoy Bundle. You never know what's going to happen here at Jack Pollock's I Need a New Hip.
We have a winner.
What a moment.
One of the best matches I ever had the privilege of announcing.
Psychic Media Services on top tonight.
Art imitating life right there.
Enjoy, unless we have a winner on that Enjoy number. No, let's do the Enjoy Bundle one more time.
And Austin, while I have you, let's talk about what's coming up next for the fans at home. Next is going to be the Jack Pollock Bud Light Memorial Invitational Battle Royal.
It's going to be certainly an interesting match. We don't know exactly who's all going to be in there. It's always going to be a surprise, but I'm a little surprised that Jack Pollock has some Bud Light left to share, honestly.
Well, with the amount of Bud Lights that Jack Pollock's drank in his career, he could probably build a warehouse himself.
We'll do 2 more of these.
Oh, look at this. We got another winner.
Just trust you. Take the prize. It's fine. What do we have next, John? There it is. We've got 2 winners here, 2 different gift baskets with some trading cards.
That microphone keeps falling. So now we're going to be giving away some autographed trading cards. And again, for those that are watching at home, a number of very famous and well-known professional wrestlers have taken their time and donated some lovely gifts.
Are we sure we don't have a little gavel card in there at all by any chance? Is there one of them maybe sneaking in there?
I don't know that anyone wants to win a raffle to get a Gavel David Lawless business card, but I can tell you that if you've been in an indie wrestling show in the last 10 years that I was on, you probably have no less than about 15 of them in your collection.
I have 3 that got thrown at me.
853-7291.
Yeah, no one's keeping those as collector's items, Austin, except for you, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You're making an old lawyer very, very proud.
Absolutely.
That's 7291. Take your pick. There you go.
There we go.
There's Drew McIntyre.
Now, for those listening at home or watching at home, some of the names you can expect to hear that have been announced.
Yeah, this is not rigged. This is like the second time the cameraman has won something here. We got to maybe have an investigation on the Sorgs or something.
I'm off duty today as an attorney, but
I mean, you're the attorney. Come on.
I don't litigate disputes over raffles, okay? But I promise that you never know when you get a chance to win something here at Jack Pollock's I Want a New Hip. And Austin, I want to thank you for joining me on commentary.
Thank you.
You've been a joy to be with. Coming back with us on commentary is none other than one half of former Rise Tag Team Champion, System Elite. None other than the lovely, the talented, looks a little bit like Uncle Jesse, Ty Cross.
I'm like if Uncle Jesse and Kevin Smith had a baby and that baby was better looking than both.
Have mercy is all I got to say to that.
All right, one more for now.
Ty, welcome back. How are you? What did you think of our last matchup with Andrew Palace and Marco Narciso?
Fantastic professional wrestling, the kind of wrestling you only see at a show like this with a group of people like this. You'll love to see it.
And really, for everyone watching at home, I can't stress enough, this has been an opportunity for everyone in indie wrestling, and I mean everyone in wrestling in the area, to put aside their tribalism, put aside their, for lack of a better term, bullshit, and come together to help out one of the best human beings that we've ever known in professional wrestling, Jack Pollock. Ty, I want you to talk briefly before we get into the Jack Pollock Empty Bud Light Can Memorial Battle Royal. What does Jack Pollock mean to professional wrestling?
He is, in my estimation, the quintessential Pittsburgh professional wrestler. He came up his own way. He went out, got the job done with training, got the best training you could find, came back and started from the bottom. Did not say, well, I'm this guy, I deserve this. Came back to Pittsburgh, started from the bottom, and became one of the best wrestlers and one of the most well-known wrestlers of the Iron City. And that, to me, is the stamp of a Pittsburgh professional wrestler. A gritty, he was willing to bleed for this, he was willing to kill his body for this because he loved this business and this city. And he wanted to put Pittsburgh wrestling on the map. And it takes a lot for a guy to get, I believe, a letter from a senator from Pennsylvania to congratulate him on his retirement, that is something that you can only strive for, and he was able to accomplish that level of notoriety.
And I'll tell you what Jack Pollock means to all the men that have been announced in this, and some of the special surprises. We have Jack Pollock's half-drank, not empty, half-drank can of Bud Light Battle Royal coming up. Some of the people you'll see in this match: Mikey Montgomery, Cowpoke Paul, Wizcan, Felix Cause, Reese Hayes, Alejo, Casey Ward, Nick Wilde, Matt Connor, Tony Johnson, Lizzie Blake, and Christian Noir. Legends in their own rights here in Pittsburgh Professional Wrestling, coming together to support the one, the only quintessential Pittsburgh Professional Wrestler, Jack Pollock.
And both feet touching the floor.
And Ty, what can you tell me about some of the competitors, people I know you personally either been on shows with, wrestled against, or spent hours with in the car?
I have been in the ring with Casey Ward, Blizzy Blake. I have gone to war with guys like Tony Johnson and with Matt Connor and Christian Noir. And there's also guys in this matchup, competitors that I've never gotten to touch. So this is an exciting opportunity for me to see up close some of the great talent Pittsburgh has to offer.
And speaking of talent, here is the former Enjoy Heavyweight Champion, Mikey Montgomery, Supersonic, if you will.
Supersonic Mikey Montgomery.
And what more can you say about Mikey Montgomery, a product of the AIW Professional Wrestling School out of Cleveland, coming to Pittsburgh and dominating Enjoy Wrestling, always considered an underdog, but never counted out in any match that he's involved in, drawing number one. And I think, honestly, Ty, this is an individual who could go to the distance in this Battle Royal. I
fully agree with you, absolutely 100%. And it takes a lot for somebody from the Cleveland area to come into Pittsburgh and not only survive, but thrive in this kind of environment, you know, being a quote-unquote underdog.
Capturing the hearts and minds of everyone in Pittsburgh and at Enjoy Wrestling. And let's see who his first competitor is going to be in this Battle Royal. No. A dream matchup. Doesn't even begin to describe these two going against each other. Pretty soon we're going to see Tony Johnson coming through that curtain.
Here we go. The Iceman.
Former member of the main event, former Rise Grand Champion, the Iceman Tony Johnson. Not enough superlatives to describe the talent that Tony Johnson has, bell to bell, post to post, as a professional wrestler.
I personally believe that pound for pound, Tony Johnson is the best professional wrestler in the tri-state area. Tony's from my class. We graduated wrestling school together. We've been doing this together for 16 years. We've been partners. More often, we've been opponents. We have gone to great lengths, time limit draws against each other. Tony is, in my estimation, the best professional wrestler in the tri-state area, and I will stand by that, and I will die on that hill.
And a show of hands and sportsmanship amongst these two, and you're about to see a masterclass in professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. And honestly, Ty, you said it well. Pound for pound, one of the best professional wrestlers in Pittsburgh. Every single time I wrestled Tony Johnson, I feel like I left that match having elevated my game even higher than it could have ever gone.
He's a cerebral, athletic, strength-based wrestler. He is a total package. The strongest competitor you could step in the ring with. A genius level intellect when it comes to being an in-ring general and his acumen, and just a technical wizard. It is unbelievable the things he can accomplish in that ring.
And honestly, he might not look like he's the biggest competitor that's come through this curtain, but as you said, one of the strongest, deceptively strong, deceptively quick.
I've been deadlifted from the floor to the apron by this man, completely deadlifted. It is unbelievable. I've also seen him do a backflip out of a chokeslam from Gannon Jones Jr. The things the guy can do in the ring cannot be overstated.
Speaking of backflip, Mikey backflips there out of the facer, and with a belly to back suplex to Tony Johnson, who finds his way to the ring. I've been dizzied a number of times by Tony Johnson from that spinning backbreaker.
It is horrible to experience, but beautiful to watch.
And Mikey lining up, big boot to the face, of Tony Johnson. For those watching at home, we're going to have new competitors coming out every 60 to 90 seconds. You know, I think Jack might be manning the timekeeper there.
He feels like it for sure.
There's a reason why it's a half-drunk Bud Light Battle Royal, because half those beers are already gone. So excuse us if everyone's not hitting the times exactly.
And Tony almost eliminated there, able to hang on. That would have been huge for Mikey Montgomery to be able to eliminate a competitor like Tony so early. But you can see Tony able to use the ring to rebound and get back in and be in control. And here we see we're going for the ride, the backbreaker.
Signature Tony Johnson right there. And folks, I've taken that no less than a dozen times, and I can tell you, it does not get any more pleasant the more times.
This crowd getting behind Tony right now. He is a magnet for the fans. They love him. They love to watch him do what he does best, and that is wrestle in that ring.
And for those not familiar with Tony Johnson, you're talking about someone who came up through West Virginia and Pennsylvania, who's held championships in both states, and has just decided to come back to wrestling about a year ago. And looks like he hasn't missed a beat.
Absolutely. He's held some of the same exact titles that Chris LaRusso, that Gory, that Brandon Kay have held in Pittsburgh and in West Virginia. And he has done so much with, and here we go.
And speaking of new legends here in Pittsburgh, that's none other than KC War, the Muay Thai shoot psychopath. KC War going to be entering the Battle Royal at number 3. Another man who likes to imbibe Bud Lights at a rapid clip, KC War.
Well, now come on, people got to walk through there.
Well, KC War doesn't care what he does to his opponents. KC War doesn't care what he does to the entranceway. KC War just having a great time, coming out for a good cause.
Oh, look at that! Wow, what a drop kick!
KC War splitting his legs there. Big Polish hammer. Big kick to Tony Johnson. Oh, big Pepsi twist right there from KC War, the Muay Thai maniac.
Look at that
big German
huge
suplex too.
Release German launching Mikey across the ring.
Big step up knee to the face of Mikey. Another one for Tony Johnson for good measure. And here comes his signature catchphrase. Oh, the psycho knee with the Bulldog. And KC War standing squarely in control here in the half-drank Jack Pollock Memorial Battle Royal, whatever we're calling it. I don't know. It's got a couple names here, Ty.
Jack Pollock, may he rest in peace, my dear friend. The Memorial Battle Royal.
Jack Pollock's hip.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Speaking of up-and-coming talents, joining us next to the half-drank Bud Light Memorial Battle Royal, we have Alejo Dream. One of the brightest young talents here at 880 Wrestling, who you can catch every Thursday night on Thursday Night Fights. I can't say enough good things about Alejo Dream and just the upside that this kid has. I've shared the ring with Alejo. I lost to Alejo, and there's a good reason. Knife edge back elbow, pump kick from Alejo Dream.
Unbelievable athleticism just to start out here. Alejo Dream, look at that, wow.
Alejo squarely in control.
Wow, but did you see that forearm right between the eyes from KC War?
And I don't care how fast you are, how much athleticism you have. You get punched in the face like that, that's going to put you down. Oh, KC War sidestepping Alejo's kick. Nope, no covers here.
Nope, it was a transition. These two are moving. What a cutter, whoa!
Another springboard cutter from Alejo.
Alejo is moving in that ring. How impressive the speed and the athleticism.
Every time I see the kid, he gets better every time he's in the ring. Today is no different.
Oh, here we go.
Speaking of Pittsburgh legends.
A multi-time Rise Wrestling Grand Champion, Cowpoke Paul, has been making his way all over the northeastern United States and has become somewhat of a Pittsburgh legend and a product of Brandon Kay as well.
That's right. One of my former stablemates in the Dangerous Knights Cowboys was Cowpoke Paul with the schoolboy, giving a good old yeehaw to
Keeping the hat
Alejo
on.
Dream.
Wow.
And that's what's as impressive as his athleticism is, the fact that he keeps that cowboy hat on is just as impressive.
It's his profession. I think he's a cowpoke first and a wrestler second.
The Bucking Bronco.
This might have been a mistake, though. Might be early.
Casey Moore biting his hands a la Jason Gorey, we saw in match 2. Cowpoke using the ropes to his advantage. Getting the crowd fired up here. And everyone at the warehouse loves Cowpoke Paul.
I think everybody that's ever seen Cowpoke Paul step in between those ropes falls in love with him. The guy is a magnet for these fans.
It's infectious. And speaking of people that I know very well, my arch nemesis from 880 Wrestling, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. What more can I say about Reese Hayes? I have never beat the man. I wrestled him in an Iron Man match, which he bested me after an hour. Just an absolutely unbelievable talent. Looking good, feeling great. Here comes the signature Reese Hayes, 619, right to the face.
Reese is in incredible shape.
Yeah. This is the best Reese has ever looked.
Just connecting with back-to-back 619s there.
There's the third one, and here comes one more for good measure for Reese Hayes. Hitting the grand slam of 619s. And he's asking for it again.
5 619s. I can't even do the math on that.
Well, it comes between 4 and 6. So
times 5, and then you move and you carry.
That's okay. Don't hurt yourself. It's a Sunday. We're doing this for a good cause. I don't want you to overthink.
That hurt. Look at Reese go. Headbutts.
Hurting some brain cells there. And that's the thing. Reese can move around the ring and hit the 619s, but at the end of the day, he could just hit you in the face with his head, too. And speaking of people that want to hit you in the head or play mind games, we have Christian Noir. What can you tell me about Christian Noir?
Christian Noir has accomplished so much in Pittsburgh and in Rise Wrestling, doing things his own way, marching to his own beat and breaking his own rules in the process. He is a monster in that ring, a combination of strength, power, athleticism, size, and brutality.
Christian Noir, former grand champion at Rise Wrestling, the first Rise Wrestling
Ascension
champion as well. And what not many people know was one half of the original tag team at PWX, the Exercisers themselves.
That's right, absolutely. Absolutely, alongside, I believe, Clinton Crooks.
Yes.
And look how far he has come, and look at this! Wow!
Big superplex. And Tony going for a cover. There are no covers here.
But no, Reese broke it up.
Folks watching at home, don't be confused, right? There are no covers. This is a true battle royal in the sense that you must be thrown over the top and your feet must touch the ground.
Well, we don't know because we never actually got to see a pinfall because Reese did break it up, right?
Good point. The other half of the Steel City Killers, Brandon St. James, Satan's favorite saint, making his way to the ring. Brandon St. James, a legend in the ring, deathmatch legend, international deathmatch legend also.
I've been in the ring, same with Casey, I've been in the ring with St. James, and he is a terror in between those ropes and outside of those ropes. Luckily, in this type of matchup, you keep things contained in the ring. So Brandon St. James, BSJ, can't go too crazy. Hopefully, we're able to keep things in order here.
Well, there won't be any glass or light tubes in this match, but that doesn't matter because Brandon St. James, despite all of the hardcore matches that he does, is still one of the most talented professional wrestlers in the Pittsburgh area.
Absolutely. A true bright future, but look at Cowpoke.
Popping up. Both down.
Both men expending all the energy they had left in their bodies. Wait a second, that was through the middle.
That was through the middle. That's not an elimination there. And Casey Moore has a fork in the corner that he's going to try to fork Alejo Dream. Gentlemen, this is a charity battle royal. We do not need to have forks in this.
Wait a second, these two are fighting out here in the crowd. They look like they're making their way towards the curtain. I don't believe either were eliminated.
Oh, there's Cowpoke Paul with the signature David Lawless leg drop. Thank you, Cowpoke. I love that kid. And Mickey Morris, one of the newest recruits to the DOJ, making his entrance next here in the Battle Royal. Mickey probably the least experienced out of everyone in the ring, but certainly going to use this as an opportunity to make their name known here in wrestling. Big spine buster from Mickey Morris.
I'm a big fan of a nice spine buster. There it is.
And Ty, some would say no one threw a spine buster in Pittsburgh better than you.
I would agree with that personally, but who knows? I don't know if we'll ever get to see one again.
Well, Ty, your in-ring days are over is the rumor that I heard.
Yeah. I'm listed, I will admit, as semi-retired professional wrestler. My own self-listing.
Does anyone ever truly retire in professional wrestling?
No one's ever truly retired from this business. That I can assure you.
Look at me. I'm coming out here and doing commentary on a Sunday afternoon.
Absolutely. I've been commentator for Rise for a long time. I've had my former 880 Tag Team Champion. I've had my day in the sun. It's been so enjoyable for me. I'm having something. I got to take this headphone off real quick. I'm having like an issue with my headphones.
What's going on? Is that your music? No. My commentary partner, Ty, this can't be real, Ty. Ty Cross is entering the Battle Royal. He just told me he was retired. Who? Austin, I need you to step up here. Well, this was certainly unexpected. One half of System Elite, Ty Cross, who just got done telling me he was retired, Austin.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's retired right now, does he, David?
I guess you never say never in professional wrestling. And there goes Cowpoke eating the top buckle. Duck under by Ty. There's that signature Ty Cross spine buster. Just as he got telling me we might never see that again. Ty Cross coming out of retirement in the Jack Pollock half-drank Bud Light Memorial Battle Royal.
What a moment this is. I'm just glad neither one of us was picked.
No, I can assure you, I don't think the Gavel David Lawless or Austin Carnes music is going to be hitting anytime soon.
Hopefully not. Look at this, Mickey Moore stepping up.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Mickey's probably the least experienced out of everyone in this match, but certainly one that wants to make their mark here today. And what can you tell us about Mickey Morris? Mickey
Morris used to be the pledge of the Department of Jocks here at 880 Wrestling, but is now an official jock, so he is a part of DOJ. Technically, he's 1/4 of the 880 Tag Team Champions, so to speak, right now. He has his own championship and all. But Mickey Morris is a wild card in this match. He's underrated. He's had matches in the past with the likes of MV Young. Definitely someone to keep an eye on. Oh, God.
Speaking of 880 Wrestling.
Speaking of 880.
Someone who's taken on a new attitude since I left, Nick's Wild. My goodness. And Austin, I know we're all coming out here for a good cause. I know we're supporting Jack Pollock, but honestly, this one's got to sting for Jack Pollock because Nick's Wild single-handedly decimated one of Jack Pollock's favorite staples in his career, the Black Hand Society, calling themselves the Dead Hand Society now.
Absolutely. Nick's Wild, obviously not on the favorite page of Jack Pollock or anyone that Jack Pollock associates whatsoever. The Dead Hand Society has been wreaking havoc for quite some time here in 880, but look at this. Nick's Wild not even going to enter yet. Take a seat in front row.
Very smart strategy on the part of Nick's Wild. And speaking of 880 Wrestling, what we missed on commentary a couple minutes ago was the Steel City Killers reuniting, hitting some of their famous tag team maneuvers together too. Always great when the Killers can get back together.
Absolutely. It's always good to see them all back together again, going strong here. And there is just so many different individuals in this match right now. This is incredible.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, right, we are about 15 competitors deep or 12 competitors deep. We have not seen one single elimination yet.
Yeah, that ring is filling up fast. I mean, the warehouse is a pretty tight space, but so far holding this together.
Well, I think I know that music. We might start to see some eliminations coming out here. A man who is feared all over the tri-state area, the Reaper, Matt Connor. And Austin, we talk about people finding the fountain of youth. Matt Connard is in the absolute best shape of their life that I can remember.
Yeah, Matt Connard absolutely ripped. It's been a minute since I have seen Matt Connard in any ring. But I must say, Matt Connard is definitely feared by somebody he's known to be as the Reaper. And somebody that's actually here at ringside that he's shared some battles with in the past as well.
Yeah, Peyton Graham, the enforcing official that we saw from earlier, is out here now and looking. Matt Connard has their eyes trained on Nick's Wild, wanting to get some retribution for the Black Hand Society, wanting to get some retribution for Jack Pollock. And I think we're going to start to see some eliminations once the Reaper Matt Connard gets in here. Teaming up with Ty Cross.
Well, there we go. There's our first elimination.
Brandon St. James getting the first elimination here.
On Casey Moore, of all people.
I think they're going to have to talk about that backstage. Two best friends, but that's what sometimes happens in wrestling. Friends become enemies because it's every man for themselves in the Jack Pollock half-trank memorial hip battle. I don't even know what we're calling it anymore, Austin.
I was going to ask you before I got back here, but I'm glad we're on the same page.
It's got so many different names, and it's for Jack, right? And speaking of Jack, again, we have a dedicated QR code to donate to Jack's cause. And we got Big Jim Fridge coming out here now.
Oh, Mickey Morris is going to be happy to see Big Jim Fridge.
A man who's certainly not short on confidence, Big Jim Fridge.
Yeah, Big Jim Fridge, again, 1/4 of the 880 Tag Team Champions. Tag Team partners with Mickey Morris, Dev Swayze, and Chug Boffman wearing number 69. DOJ is always on top.
And look at him coming in here cleaning house. Big step over toe hold, duck down, springboard, Stone Cold Stunner. My goodness, Big Jim Fridge on a roll here today on a Sunday at the warehouse. Folks who love the DOJ, you can catch the DOJ, Mickey Morris, Big Jim Fridge live every Thursday night here on Thursday Night Fights. And Austin, you've seen these guys come up as a tag team. What can you tell us about the DOJ? Try to be nice, please.
Of course. Well, the DOJ honestly has turned over a new leaf as of late recently. They've had battles with the likes of Psychedelic Dreams in the past, Leaders by Example. So the Department of Jocks have been quite quickly a fan favorite of so many. So it's good to see them here. It's good to see them in action. And honestly, it's good to see them as champions.
Did I catch you partying with them one night, too?
Yeah, there's a Congo line. It's a whole thing.
Well, never one to say no to a party. Austin Carnes, recent graduate of Point Park University, also the host of the Two Jagoffs podcast. Always tune in, always a good time. Austin, you do the best job. And speaking of good jobs now, we've got Hulkamania. Felix Cause coming out here.
Wallace, I appreciate the Two Jagoffs shout out here, but I might have to dismiss that for 1 second. It's polka time, baby. It's
right.
time to polka.
And what's amazing, less than 24 hours ago, you had Felix Cause teaming up with WWE legend Bushwhacker Luke, an honorary polka bushwhacker. I didn't even know bushwhackers could polka.
I didn't either. They were the polka whackers for a night, but immediately an impact. Brandon St. James and Aleo Dreams both eliminated.
And Felix Cause rearranging the minds of everyone in the ring there, and it looks like Nick's Wild's about to do a little polka dance here on Sunday.
Oh, this is amazing. Twice in one weekend for me.
Mickey Morris has been eliminated.
That worked.
It's time to polka. Oh, no, Reese Hayes doesn't like the polka. If I know anything about Reese Hayes, I know Reese Hayes does not mess with the polka.
I don't think Reese Hayes likes anything.
You might be right, actually, but I've never beat Reese Hayes, so I can't say anything bad about Reese Hayes.
Yeah, I feel bad about that. I think I jinxed it on the show.
Oh.
Good God.
Big go to polka there.
Wait a minute. Is that the Rocky theme I hear?
No.
Oh, you know what this means.
Is that the Whiz Can?
It's time to whiz. Oh, this is amazing.
Do the Philly boys know the Whiz Can's out here?
They do now. The Whiz Can is in the ring. Felix Cause, Cowpoke, DOJ. So many worlds are colliding.
Whiz Can punching Tony Johnson, a sentence I never thought that I would utter in my lifetime.
Never a sentence that I thought I would ever say too, but here's Reese Hayes to ruin the fun as usual.
Well, Reese Hayes eliminates themselves. I guess it's not smart to headbutt a Whiz Can.
Oh, but not only that, Cowpoke Paul also eliminated by Felix Cause.
Oh, and Mikey and Christian making their way back. Remember, they went through the middle ropes early in the match. I guess they must have been spending some time drinking and fighting backstage. Reese Hayes crawling to the back. Cowpoke Paul's been eliminated also.
What?
And now Christian Noir and Mikey Montgomery making their way back to the ring. Mikey ducks under. Christian double boots.
Still there, though, hanging in here.
Felix
because
Kaz helping him out for good measure, eliminated. And the dynamic of this match has certainly changed since Felix Kaz gets in there. Oh, and Mikey, how about a little bit of a dance for you, kid?
Mikey Montgomery, former Enjoy Wrestling champion, going to be sent over the ropes by Felix. No, Mikey Montgomery's still in this.
And here we have 2PW and Pit Fight champion Preston Everest.
Preston Everest, like you just said, has done some great work with 2PW and Pit Fight as of late. Has been all across the Pittsburgh indie promotion as well. And honestly, I'm excited to see him here in the warehouse. A lot of strangers that Preston Everest is going to be going up against here already. Let's see what kind of work he can get done.
And Preston Everest.
Oh, wait a minute! Already?
Immediately goes out for their troubles.
Oh, but Mikey Montgomery.
Oh, Big Jim Fridge thinking he dumped Mikey Montgomery over the top rope. Don't speak so soon, young Jedi.
Yeah, Big Jim Fridge might be a little in over his head right now. Wait, is he just accepting he's accepting fate and letting Mikey put him over at first.
Preston Everest suffering the fastest elimination in the Jack Pollock Memorial Bud Light I Need a New Hip Battle Royal. Probably did more damage to himself kicking our commentary booth. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Preston's upset he's not getting any Bud Light.
How dare he disrupts our commentary with that.
Yeah, I thought we were doing a good job tonight.
You're doing a great job, boss.
Thank you. You as well in your debut.
I learned from the best. Speaking of learning from the best, one half of Death Watch making their way out now. Johnny Demise. And you talk about a competitor that's really come into their own over the last year and a half in 880 Wrestling. Johnny Demise, under the tutelage of Brohemoth, has really developed a style of their own.
Absolutely. Can I curse on here?
Say whatever you like.
Okay, this is Johnny fucking Demise that we are looking at, Mr. David Lawless. One half of Death Watch, and he has been on an absolute roll, as you just mentioned before.
Wow. Well, you know, I didn't expect to hear an F word come out of your, young and pure mouth, but hey, it's a Sunday at the warehouse. It's Jack Pollock Memorial Battle Royal show. We'll say whatever the hell we want, right?
We'll say it. I mean, that is what Johnny Demise would want us to say, and look at this. Mikey using that athleticism to get out of a possible end of days, it looked like.
Oh, and Mikey with the signature rolling Death Valley driver. One move that we've seen Mike,
Yeah, just as quick as Demise got in, he got out.
Well, Johnny Demise is out of this, excuse my language, fucking match right now. Just as quick as they got in. And realistically, I'm not surprised to see Mikey Montgomery handling business in the middle of the ring. You're talking about the former Enjoy Tag Team champion. Speaking of people that are their own best friends, Johnny Mahalo making his way out to the ring.
Yeah, Johnny Mahalo, one of the younger talents in Pittsburgh wrestling today. He has made his rounds. He has made his way around to various promotions as well, and also has a bit of an ego as well, I would say. Got that surfer's mentality, so to speak.
Hey, all he wants to do is just hang 10 and be cool, okay? And I gotta say, strutting on the ring like that, he does look really cool.
Not gonna lie, the vibes are pretty up right now.
Big Jim Fridge trying to go over and say, I'm cooler than you, but not in Johnny Mahalo's world as he puts down Big Jim Fridge with a clothesline and a back elbow. Johnny Mahalo about to hang 10, if you will, with a big spinning suplex.
Yeah, finishing off Fridge with an elbow as well. Johnny Mahalo coming out fierce.
And Austin, I don't want to speak too soon, but my former broadcast partner here, Ty Cross, the man that you replaced during this broadcast, still in the Battle Royal.
Yeah, Ty Cross is still hanging in there. I'm pretty surprised, but I'm also very excited to see what he has.
Ty Cross lasted longer than Preston Everest, as Big Jim Fridge again thinks that he eliminated Johnny Mahalo, who hangs on and flips over.
Oh, God. Roof's about to blow off the place.
And we got Blizzy Blake coming in at number 19.
Yeah, Blizzy Blake, of course, another mainstay at 880 Wrestling and Enjoy Wrestling. Was once a part of the Den of Desire, but recently has been in tag team bouts with Christian Robinson, but also does it on his own every once in a while.
Blizzy with that big raw inflatable.
Oh, what a crossbody.
Taking out 3 competitors at once. Johnny Mahalo getting eliminated while this was going on. Felix Kaz getting eliminated too.
Oh, Polka's over.
And Austin, we have 1 competitor remaining. A mystery competitor.
Yeah, I wonder who it could be. It could be anybody.
Any guesses?
Hopefully not us. I have no guesses. It could literally be anybody.
I've heard Lee Moriarty might be someone that's there. I've heard Wardlow might be someone that's there. There is no one that is not acceptable. I could be one of the people that has my name. You could be.
I'll be rocking solo then.
Well, trust me, I don't plan on coming out of retirement for this, but if my name gets called, I guess I'm going to do it in the name of Jack Pollock, as Blizzy puts down Big Jim Fridge with a face buster. And Blizzy going up to the top. We know he likes to fly.
And he is up high, soaring through the skies.
Big 180 splash. Ty Cross coming in with the elbow. Ty Cross always loves to come in and take credit for work that other people have done. I can't fault him.
Yeah, look at this. Maybe a temporary alliance to eliminate Big Jim Fridge.
Big Jim Fridge, thanks for playing. Look at Ty Cross. And then there was one. Who is going to be coming in here as the last entrant in the Battle Royal? We have the Whiz Can just getting eliminated.
Oh.
We have Blizzy Blake.
Wait.
No.
Can't be.
Jackson Argos?
The two-time IWC Rookie of the Year, Jackson Argos.
We haven't seen Argos in a professional wrestling ring in well over 5 years, and here he is as the last entrant in the Jack Pollock half-drank Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light Memorial Battle Royal.
Name all the lights, but Jackson Argos is back. I mean, David Lawless, I'll even share a little story with you. Well before I even got into professional wrestling, this was one of my favorite guys growing up. This was the moment.
You and a number of people here in the Pittsburgh area. Jackson Argos, just an unbelievable talent. What can you say about his accolades in IWC? Two-time Rookie of the Year, part of Team Storm, tag team champions at one point, one of Jack Pollock's best friends, and again, someone that has come out of retirement, or at least what we thought was retirement, to support a good cause for Jack Pollock. No one expected Jackson Argos to be here today.
Nobody expected this. We were mentioning Wardlow, Lee Moriarty, but instead we get one of Team Storm's very own, Jackson Argos.
And what a treat for all the fans here as Jackson Argos eliminates Blizzy Blake. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, everyone in this match is stunned. Look at Tony Johnson and Matt Connor. They can't believe it.
And Argos trying to get the veterans in the ring to get behind throwing the younger talents out.
I mean, that's one way to do it. There's been so much younger talent represented in this match.
And Ty and Argos hugging it out. Wearing very similar colors, too.
Oh, wait a minute. Ty Cross.
Thanks for coming. Oh, what a run Ty had.
Oh, but Jackson Argos, don't take your eye off Tony Johnson, the Iceman.
Iceman trying to go bell to bell here, too. We have the first 2 people in this match still in it, and now, Tony holding on. No, Tony's feet did not hit. Tony's feet did not hit. Sean Patrick saying, hold, wait.
Yeah, Ty Cross, what the hell is he doing? He was saving Tony Johnson, what it appears.
And it looks like Tony Johnson is channeling Kofi Kingston, coming back into the match. And veteran referee Sean Patrick, what he says goes. No elimination. Nick's Wild now sees it as an opportunity.
Oh, and now Tony Johnson is eliminated.
And that's certainly going to draw the ire of the crowd, eliminating the Iceman Tony Johnson. Oh, Nick's Wild using some of that colorful language to let everyone know here at the warehouse what they think of everyone. And we're down to 4 here. Matt Connard, Mikey Montgomery, Nick's Wild, and Jackson Argos. All legends in their own right.
All legends in their own right. We've seen Matt Connard as the Reaper. Mikey Montgomery dominate Enjoy. Nick's Wild dominate 880. Jackson Argos dominate IWC. This is great.
These are really the pillars of Pittsburgh professional wrestling here in the ring. And what a treat it is, Austin. And we get to be here on a Sunday for a good cause, watching Jackson Argos back in a professional wrestling ring.
Yes, I am!
I don't think anybody here likes Nick's Wild. I think that's the one thing the other 3 can agree on.
Well, I don't think Nix has done much to garner much appreciation with the fans either, Austin. And you know better than anyone, given your history here at 880, just how much Nix Wild lets the fans know how much he hates them.
Oh, yeah, it's about every single week we hear from Nix Wild. But right now, though, Ogos and Connard having a little collision there. And Mikey Montgomery walking in the far corner on Nix Wild. This could literally be anybody's ball game, but I'm surprised Mikey is still in here with how early he came into this match.
Well, look, Mikey was always the competitor I thought could go wire to wire in this match. Mikey is probably one of the most seasoned wrestlers in the match, certainly one of the most talented, and his resume speaks for himself.
Oh, look at this, using the ropes to his advantage, but Nix Wild was one step ahead, and there goes Mikey.
And now we're down to two. Jackson Argos and Nix Wild, a phrase that I never thought I would say in professional wrestling here in Pittsburgh, Austin.
But don't forget the Reaper is also lingering in the corner as well. Matt Connard.
Well, Matt Connard does sneak up on people a lot. I couldn't see him around that stanchion. I do apologize.
Yeah, it was hard to see him over here, too.
I think Nix Wild is going to make it his life's mission to ruin anything that Jack Pollock ever had a hand in. Black Hand Society, Team Storm.
Oh, and those tensions might broil over here.
You might want to turn around, Nix, because your retribution might be coming, young man.
Yeah, that's not a pretty sight behind you, Nix. Oh, what a shot.
And Matt Connard letting out his frustration. This one's for Peyton Graham. This one's for Jack Pollock. This one's for all Black Hand Society.
Yeah, but can Matt Connard get Nix Wild up and over the ropes? Wait a minute, Jackson Argos.
He can with a little help from his friend, I'll tell you that much. Strange bedfellows. Matt Connard and Jackson Argos become, in the Jack Pollock, half-drank Pittsburgh Pirates, Connor Griffin, Paul Skeens Memorial Livy Dunn Battle Royal.
Even Livy Dunn gets a mention.
Hey, when does Livy Dunn not get a mention here?
That is true. What a moment this is, though. Matt Connard and Jackson Argos inside of the warehouse as the final two participants in this match for a chance at, Jack Pollock's half case of Bud Light?
I feel like I've been saying this a lot today, Austin, but if you would have told me that here at the warehouse we'd see Jackson Argos and Matt Connard, I would never have believed you.
But are we going to see some respect here? Argos wanting a hug. Oh, wait a minute!
Oh, and that's just Jackson Argos being Jackson Argos. As Matt Connard, thanks for coming. And Jackson Argos, 1/3 of Team Storm.
And recipient of a half-drink case of Bud Light.
And now, the winner of the half-drink can of Bud Light, case of Bud Light, Jack Pollock, Hip Memorial Battle Royal, Jackson Argos.
And what a hell of a battle that was, and what a hell of a surprise it was to see Jackson Argos here at the warehouse. And look at this, that half case of Bud Light. I don't know, it looks like a third is still in there to me, but that's neither here nor there.
Jack Pollock might be slowing down in his drinking in his old age, so
who knows? What a window and what a moment for Mr. Argos. Oh, the Bud Lights are flying.
And he's taking a Bud Light can shower. Well, it's not the grossest shower I've seen in a while here, Austin, but much deserved.
I'm going to say, bring us a Bud Light over here, Argos. Share. I'm 22, by the way.
Oh, Nix Wild coming in there.
Oh, wait a minute. The hell, Nix?
And Nix sees this as an opportunity. They're going to get their licks in. They're going to make their presence known.
Yeah, but on a night like this, Lawless, I mean, this is about Jack Pollock. This is supposed to be a special moment here. And Nix Wild once again.
You hate to see it.
Oh, and that wild driver.
Dropping Jackson Argos on his head on the Bud Light case. So disrespectful. But respect isn't something that Nix Wild has much of for anyone or anything that isn't Nix Wild.
Not at all.
Oh, Nix with the curtain call.
Yeah, this is just a damn disgrace. Somebody get Nix out of here. Like, why? Why does this have to happen tonight of all nights?
We come together for a good cause. We come together to support Jack Pollock.
One more time for Jackson Argos.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for tuning in. I want to say thank you for supporting Jack Pollock. And I want to say thank you for the opportunity to come out of retirement briefly and be on commentary here for the Jack Pollock I Want a New Hip show. Austin, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything you've taught me. Thank you for the opportunity today. Ladies and gentlemen listening at home, we're going to give out some raffle items. We're also going to have a main event coming up. Triple threat. Edric Everhart, John McChesney, MV Young. With that being said, I'm going to take off the commentary hat. I'm going to turn it over to Austin Carnes. I'm going to let Ty Cross come back on commentary, and I'm going to thank you all for supporting Jack Pollock. Please donate using the QR code in the bottom left. Please support indie wrestling. Please support everyone. Tell someone you love them. Men, ladies, women, and babies. This has been the Gavel David Lawless Esquire signing off. Thank you so much, Austin. Have a great broadcast.
Thank you very much, Mr. David Lawless. What an impressive commentary debut from the Gavel. And I'm very excited and very honored to be the voice for the remainder of an I Want a New Hip show for Jack Pollock. Right now, though, Sean Collier doing some more raffles with Jock Sampson as we're cleaning up the Bud Light.
Where is 853-7795?
Still, of course, going to come later tonight. We have that big triple threat main event. I will be on call with Ty Cross tonight for all of the action, which is still to come. And there it is, John McChesney, MV Young, and Edric Everhart. One man in this match claims to be the king of Pittsburgh, and damn it he is, but the other two can also make a very strong case for being that king of Pittsburgh. Edric, McChesney, and MV. One big battle for the first time ever. But I want to welcome back to the commentary position after an impressive match in that Rumble there. We got Ty Cross back here. You okay? You seem a little winded.
I'm in bad shape. I used everything I had, though. I lasted longer than my last Battle Royal Rumble situation. So I wasn't an in and out. I hung around for a while, about 10 numbers, and I'm proud of myself. I'm upset there's no chairs here.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the warehouse. We unfortunately have to stand as we do commentary. You're going to get your steps in a little bit, too.
Understood. If I go down and my headset's still on, I'm still good to go.
Okay, sounds good. You can call it from the ground if need be.
This does include ring-worn gear sought after by collectors.
I'm a little surprised you were picking a fight with Nick Swout of all people.
Yeah.
We have a winner.
I got some issues with Nick. Nick's took me out of 880 Wrestling. Took over my part of the group I was in, Black Hand Society, turned it into the Dead Hand Society. Got a lot of history with Nick, so felt like I needed to right some old wrongs when I didn't get a chance to right in the past. And I felt like, even though I didn't win, Nick's didn't win, so I did my part. Anything I could have done to wear Nick's down to not win, I'm happy.
Of course, unfortunately, Nick Swout, of course, had to try and take advantage of a great moment at the end after seeing the return of Jackson Argos. We're going to pass things back over to Sean Collier, who's going to get us ready for our main event.
The following contest is your main event. It is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall.
Main event time here, triple threat match. Pittsburgh's favorite jagoff, Austin Carnes, joined here with Ty Cross for what appears to be a Pittsburgh dream match. This right here, Ty, is Edric Everhart. You have probably seen him in Rise Wrestling. You've probably seen him in 880 Wrestling, IWC Wrestling. Edric has made his towns. He has made his rounds. But tonight, he is looking for one big win for Jack Pollock.
Edric Everhart, my former tag team partner, my best friend in not just this business, but in the world. Edric Everhart, in my personal opinion, the fucking guy of Pittsburgh professional wrestling.
I'll say you know him better than anybody, Ty, so Edric is definitely ready and motivated for this contest. Oh, we know that music. This right here is John McChesney, known to be big league. Obviously, his work has been done great and documented up in Erie, 2PW, Pit Fight, IWC, IWF, you name the promotion. Big league John McChesney has probably competed there and has probably conquered it. What do you make of John McChesney, Ty?
John McChesney, one of the most decorated competitors in all of Pittsburgh and in all of tonight's event. Multiple time Super Indy champion, has won so much gold in IWC and all over the state of Pennsylvania, and really all over the world. A world-renowned competitor, John McChesney.
But the final opponent in this match just so happens to be a king. Just so happens to be someone who has conquered so many individuals and just so happens to have the home field advantage here in this main event. Arrived home, MV Young. Obviously, you've seen him in 880 wrestling. You have seen him in Enjoy Wrestling. But tonight at 829.